Chex Mix is ready. Go tell Elizabeth. No. Go tell Elizabeth. The recipe that most tastes like Christmas to my kids and I is Chex Mix, Party Mix, whatever you want to call it. This version of it comes from my step-grandma, Rose, who made it for a lot of people every year, and so she called it Rose's People Mix. It's a super adaptable recipe. I have this basic seasoning ingredients, and then your mix-ins, you can add whatever you want to do. In addition to the obvious of Chex cereal, Crispix is nice, Cheerios, we like some Honey Nut Cheerios, we like a little bit of sweetness, and I will show you the rest of the items we put in it. But feel free to experiment and make it whatever proportions fit your family and whatever you like. I'm going to turn the camera down, got my kids in here to help, and we'll show you how to make our Chex Mix. That'll just go on low, real low. You don't want it to burn or anything. And by the time we're done mixing all the dry ingredients in the bowl, it'll be ready. Now in here we've got, go ahead and keep working, you guys. We've got pretzels and peanuts and Cheez-Its already. Then we've got wheat Chex. You can do whatever kind of combination you want and to whatever ratio you enjoy best. We are doing 4 cups each of the corn and the wheat Chex, 2 cups of each of the Cheerios, 2 cups of the pretzels, and Cheez-Its, which is not something you usually see in Chex Mix, but we love it. Oyster crackers is another ingredient that we like to add that you don't usually see, and then peanuts. But you can add, if you like Crispix or the rice Chex, other kinds of nuts. This is just what we're doing this year. It changes by the year. Most recipes only call for about 2 tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce, and the extra Worcestershire sauce I think is what sets this recipe apart and makes it our family's favorite. Drills the load all around when you do it, and you want one person pouring and one person stirring so that it can get quickly mixed up before it soaks in just only one part.
Probably good for that.
Probably, yeah. And then in 15 minutes, we will give it a stir. I knew we'd need a second batch of this later in the season, and I hate measuring out all the stuff, so we just went ahead and measured all the dry ingredients for a second batch and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then that way that part will be done when we're ready to make a second one. Now, about every 15 minutes or so, you want to stir this to help keep the seasoning spread around. Sometimes it'll start to, I don't know if you can see that, kind of fall off a bit, and then just helps it to get it nice and crisp. Oh, that's so good. One more batch of 15 minutes, and then we are ready to eat it. This is definitely my favorite part of holiday food. I love it for breakfast. I love it warm out of the oven. Some nights I even love it for dinner. So I'm gonna go have a little bit and count it as dinner tonight.